lovely day to all. This is MSPS Connects, Amplifying Student Voices, and I am your host, Kavya Agarwal. For today's podcast, we have a very hot, ongoing topic, which is voting, and we would be talking about the voting awareness. So for today's guest of honor, I have with me Parul Tiwari, a distinguished member of the school cabinet of this academic session. So please welcome her.
Thank you so much, Kavya, for such lovely introduction. I am very excited for this podcast because I'm sharing it with you. And I know that you're going to bullet fire questions on me.
Definitely, I will be firing questions at you. So are you ready?
Yes, I have my bulletproof jacket on.
That's lovely. So let's start. So Parul, what do you think? Like next year you would be the one voting. Okay, like after class 12 you would be 18 years of age and you will be voting. So are you excited, nervous? Do you feel a sense of responsibility or what?
See, for this question, I would say that I am both excited and feeling a sense of responsibility. Because when you say about voting, as we have always been taught since our lower classes, that voting is a very sensitive topic. You know, you have to choose very wisely when you are talking about who is going to represent you on the local level and who is going to be representing you at the national level at the same time. So when it's about the country, it's definitely a responsibility. But I'm excited because, you know, I have always heard my parents saying they go to the voting booth and they are like queued in lines and they are, you know, they're going, voting, and the secrecy that is maintained. I am very curious how the secrecy is maintained.
I am curious, like because as women, I guess we are all about gossiping. It's very tough.
Not my side this much. I'm not into gossip, but yeah, I am curious because mystery is mystery.
It is mystery. That is one thing that everybody loves to know.
So I definitely feel that I would be really excited on the day. I will love to have that mark on my finger and say that I'm a proud Indian voter, a responsible citizen of the country.
The mark you would have for weeks. And you would be unable to remove it.
My mother says that she wants if the mark was not there because it stays for a long time.
Yes.
But that is also for a reason. They don't want you to go again and vote. Because they are concerned that one person can vote 2 times.
So do you think that's one reason that people do not come out to vote, or are there other reasons as well?
No, there are several factors that are affecting, and I think one of a few major factors are that first of all, people are not aware enough. Like they think that their vote is nothing for mattering to the country, or it's not counting. And another thing is that many of them want to vote, but their voter ID cards are not updated or their name is not in the voter list. So for that, I would just request all the viewers that please, if it is any such scenario like you have studied, because it is like a fast moving world, you study in one city, you move to the other city for job or something else, you keep on moving. So yeah, I know gets difficult to maintain your voter ID card or see your name in the voter list, but what my take is that if you want it, you can literally get it done. It is not that difficult process. You just need to apply either offline or online, and then your process will be started in a weeks or months, whatever time it will take to take the process. But I think if you take the pain of getting your voter ID card updated or anything like that, it would count, because as citizens of a country, we should be responsible enough. We cannot be so lenient in terms of who is going to run our government. That's what my take is, and I think people should be very responsible when they are voting. See, voting, I know people are like, they don't want to come out, they don't want to vote, but my take is, it is your responsibility. You cannot take it on other people. You have to, everybody has equal vote, so everybody wants to.
So I believe pain is the gain right here.
Yes.
And I also believe that every one of the viewers watching this would definitely vote and would take the pain to go around everything and make sure that they vote. We expect everything. So do you think because of this reason, because of this hassle of going around everywhere, are there any misconceptions going around or the misinformation?
Many misinformation, like much of the people are confused and they don't have awareness. And I think that is the reason why we are even shooting this podcast, because we want the people to be aware. At least the people who are connected with our school, our institution, be it parents, be it students, it's our responsibility to uphold all the citizens to know that yes, their vote definitely counts. The misinformation about it, I would like to say that there is my favorite astrophysicist, Neil Tyson, who has like one account, very like famous or not, I don't know, because I follow him, so I know it. So I'm giving you a situation, imagine. And I'm also requesting the viewers to imagine that. See, you have a pond near whatever place you are going to work. One day you observed that on the pond, there is a little bit of algae growing up. For those who do not know what algae is the green thing that grows on the surface of water when it is stagnant for a long time. So one day you saw that the algae is growing, and you just googled it very fast that what is an algae about it, and you found that algae doubles every day. Now after 1 week, you again notice the algae has covered half of the pond. Now you are thinking in your mind that in how many days will the algae cover the whole pond? So what is going to be your answer?
Maybe 3 or 4 days, or maybe another week.
No. It is the very next day, because I started by saying that it doubles every day. So that is the thing. What our linear brain does scientifically is that it overrides our experiences with facts. Facts are undermined. We often take emotions over facts. That is the reason why we take misinformation so seriously. If we would be known enough, or we would be conscious enough to update ourselves daily, be it with newspapers or news, or technology is moving fast. Today's internet, everybody is knowing. You have all the information on the click of your phone.
Definitely.
So if you go with facts, you will never be misled. That is what I believe. Facts are often powerful. Most of the times, facts tell you who is more appropriate for you, and I think it is a personal opinion that who is appropriate, because for everyone, like success means every individual has their own definition of success. Similarly, every person has their own definition of development also. So I think they should go by their choice, but yes, if you go with facts, you are never wrong. As science never goes wrong, so facts does not.
Definitely. So I believe there is one more misinformation, or should I say it's the lack of awareness. When you go to the voting and you see the electoral things, you see this one little option which is the NOTA. People think that's a kind of party or a new candidate. So I guess that's many people.
That's funny.
Many people think that.
That is true. I have also seen people claiming that Nota. Oh, which party is Nota? I have never heard of it. I have never seen a campaign by Nota. But guys, Nota is not a political party. It's an option. So here is how I will explain Nota to you. See, imagine life is a question paper. Sorry, bear with me. I am a student. I will give examples as per my life only. So imagine your life is a question paper, and you know that in life everything is compulsory. You have to do what you have to do. There is no choice. So the questions are given to you. Life gives you certain choices, but overall the entire situation is constant. Maybe you get 2-3 choices. Out of all those questions, you have one question that says, who do you want to see you as representing you or your country on the national level and on the local level. Then you have options. You're reading the very first option, you are not satisfied. That is first political party A, then you're going to political party B, and then candidates are there. You are just continuously, you're like, this is not matching my ideology. You are unsatisfied with everybody. The very last option that comes is none of the above. And that none of the above in the question is the same as Nota on the electoral form. So that is what I mean, that in elections, Nota is that option when you do not want to cast your vote to any particular party. You think the candidates are not coming up with your opinions or something like that. You are not matching, they are not tuning with your what thought process you have or mindset. Then you can definitely go for Nota. And I think pressing Nota button is better than not turning up at the booth.
I believe that instead of saying no to voting, just press Nota if you are that dissatisfied with everyone.
Nota results are often analyzed by political parties because they want to know that whether the people in the region are, into the candidates that we have, or into the people who we are making the representatives. They want to know that whether the candidate that we have made our representative of our party is accepted by the people or public or not.
Yes.
So they definitely check the Nota results. But I would also say that Nota is a little bit of hazardous also, because sometimes what people do is that they don't even want to think, they don't even want to pressurize their brains.
This is true.
And because everybody else in the community is going to vote, they go to vote and they press nota because they don't want to do the mental exercise of doing the research and all. They are like, okay, nota is there.
Press the
Yes, what is it?
None of
Just
the
a
above.
button.
Why care? Who else is there? Cross. None of the above would be the answer. Great power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
I believe we are all aware about that, Marvel. So, thank you so much, Parul, for making all the viewers aware about this very important topic.
Let us know your comments with the hashtag MSPS Connect. My vote, my choice.
This was Kavya. This was Parul. Signing off.